aconchego da areia, ele dorme a noite inteira, não há o que duvidar, ali é seu lugar. Eu não te impeço de chorar, pode perguntar. Tudo certo da correnteza aos pinguins na natureza, até a paciência.
Hello and welcome to another Morbid day. And in today's video, we are going to be looking at the Coach Tabby with Quilting in the size 26 and the size 33. Those are the two that I own at the moment. I was actually planning on filming my entire handbag collection for 2024, and I do want to get that out just because I'd rather do it at the start of the year instead of doing it some weird random time. However, I did get a lot of comments on the last video that it was very dark. So for today, I'm just gonna wrap up that last video, compare the two sizes, and then I swear that's the last time that I'm gonna talk about the Tabby with Quilting. And I know they're kind of like a hot item for Coach at the moment, so I swear this is the last time that we'll do a video on that bag for the time being. Like I had previously mentioned already, I do have the 26 size that is in chalk white with brass and the black with the silver hardware. The 26 to me is a great size. I really enjoy it. At the time of recording this, I know that the 26 size comes with the black with the brass hardware. Don't know when the silver hardware is going to come back or if it ever is, because I know it's sold out. The chalk white with brass, the gray blue with silver, and the buff color with silver hardware. And then in the 33 size, we do have the black with the gunmetal hardware and the gray blue with the silver hardware. The 26 size is going for $550 USD, whereas the 33 size is going for $7 to $5 USD. Now the numbers correspond to how long they are, and I like that they do like the European style of numbering the bags, which I actually do find kind of interesting because they are an American brand. So I don't know, but I guess I kind of like it. A lot of other houses use that numbering system, so it kind of makes you realize how big certain things are comparatively to other brands and other bags. So yeah, but the 33 is definitely bigger. It's 33 centimeters, 13 inches if you're in the US, which I don't know why I said it like that because I'm also in the US. And the 26 size is 26 centimeters, making it 10 1/4 inches long. So the sizes are very, very stark and different if you ask me. Now the 33 size is almost identical on the inside and all its compartments to the 26. The biggest difference about the 26 and the 33 is gonna be that final little pocket in the back of the 33. It's got this little button closure, and I guess that's meant for like cards or receipts or what have you. But the 33 just has that one small extra compartment that the 26 does not. Other than that, these two look very similar, but I honestly would love to know what compelled them to add that one final tiny pocket in the back at the end. Like, I wonder why that was. Now, another difference exterior-wise, not regarding to the size, well, kind of, but that's gonna be the C buckle, the C hardware. Now, I'm a really big fan of the metal one, and when I got the 33, I was hoping to change out that buckle for a different one. Honestly, I wanted a silver hardware one, and I know with the Tabby line, you can change that. I've seen people go in and swap out their Tabby C's for something else when they want a little bit of a refresh, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be perfect because I can just get a silver C and make my 33 just look a little bit more elevated for me personally. And lo and behold, that C is definitely a lot bigger. It's not the same size, not a regular Tabby size C. And I don't know if that's something that Coach would probably offer to interchange. I honestly don't think that's the case at all. But it would have been nice. So the C's are definitely different. Now we're gonna take a look at the actual size of both bags and just look at them together. Side by side. And then finally on the body. Crossbody. Over the shoulder. Now I do think that both these bags are gorgeous, beautiful, well-made bags. I definitely ride very hard for the Tabbies with Quilting ever since I first saw them. But one thing I gotta say about the 33 is that something about it is just a little bit off for me. And I haven't been able to quite figure it out. I think it's a mixture of a lot of different things. I do like the idea of a bigger size, personally, because I am a size extra large or US 14-16 size. I tend to want to gravitate to something that I think would fit my body archetype a little better. I do think the 31 suits me. The only thing that I don't like about it is gonna be its proportions. And what I mean by that is the fact that I think it's just a little bit too long and not tall enough. So it's like they took the Tabbies, which are very rectangular, and they just upscaled it. And so it's just a really large rectangular bag. And like that, I think, is what's throwing me off a little bit about this bag. Whereas, and I don't want to make the comparisons to Chanel, because if I really wanted a Chanel, I'd just buy a Chanel, which I don't. But I think what Chanel did a little better with their like classic flaps and their jumbo classic flaps is that I think they're a little bit taller. Like they're wide, but they're also taller in height. So it's not as big, but like skinny, if that makes sense. It's proportioned in a way that I think suits the bag. And whereas a Tabby, if it's gonna go that big, I think it's just a smidgen off. I still really love the bag. However, the fact that its proportions are a little bit off for me. The color I do enjoy, but I don't think I'm in love with it. And the fact that it has the set leather C buckle, which I was hoping to maybe swap out for a metal hardware one. And like all these things just kind of adding up for me. I finally made the decision that I am going to go ahead and return it. And I was trying to get this video out before I went ahead and went to the Coach retail store and returned that bag, because it's not something that I feel strongly about. Somebody mentioned it in the comments, but it's just when you know, and it doesn't feel right, and I don't think I should justify, like I'm not a collector. I like to use my bags. I don't use them practically, like in a practical way. I know people use it to lug around stuff. I like to use my bag as an extension of what I'm wearing. So when it comes to practicality, that kind of goes out the window. I don't really care about that to a certain extent. And so I really like my bags to be an extension of what I'm wearing. And the 33 is just not doing it, I don't think, in that color. I have seen in the Coach Asian market in the East, I've seen the 33 size in the black with brass. And that I think is a color that I mean, it's another black color, so, but if they ever made another bigger size in a color that I'd be a little more gravitated to, I think I would definitely pull the trigger again. I don't think this is a no for me. I think this is a wait and see what else comes out, if there's more colors. because I do enjoy the bag and it fits a lot of stuff, and the fact that it fit my Kindle in the back flap, I think was like, it was just a great moment. And she fits a good amount of stuff. She's a great travel bag. I can see I myself traveling with this bag, genuinely. So again, I do enjoy it. Not for me at the moment, so it's gonna have to go back. And it does make me sad, actually. But compared to like my Sammy top handle, if someone was like, you gotta go return this tomorrow, I'd be genuinely upset. Whereas the 33 size, if someone were like, if the fact that I am gonna go return it tomorrow is just kind of like, oh, well, you know, it's for the best. So that's a great tell. Now, I did tell my essay to look out for the 20 sizes in the black with brass as well. Or at this point, I might even still do the wristlets. I still think those are a little too small for me, but I would even still do those. There are no hints of those at the moment, but we'll see. I told her, if you see them, if you catch wind of that, let me know. I would love to own one in that size, in that color, and in that scheme. So we'll see. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for you guys today. That ends the quilted tabby saga for now. If you like this video, give it a like. If you have any thoughts, leave them down below in the comments and I'll get back to you for sure. Next week, we're doing my entire handbag collection, which I'm very excited to film because there's a lot of pieces that I have not shown on this channel. So it'll be nice to finally have them have their moment in front of the camera because they are gorgeous pieces. But yeah, I'll see you all in my next one. Bye for now.
Te impeço de chorar.